Hey everyone, Action here! The 25 times contingency spawned and we, as the galactic custodians, proposed the United Front, giving everyone plus 20% damage against the crisis. We are currently struggling to destroy all of the Roman fleets and save as many empires as we can, but the more we kill, the more they reinforce. And if you're liking this playthrough, don't forget to subscribe because it helps me out so much in the beginning of the channel. And now, without further ado, let's get into it. Our plan right now is to take out the fleet into system, because, well, it is the closest one to us. We could theoretically jump through this gateway, but I'm afraid we'll be so close to their fleets that it wouldn't be very good, to be honest. However, our allies built a gateway in here. I think it's better. We go here, we go this way, and there's only a radiant cosmic storm, so we should be fine. We changed the galactic focus to the contingency, and we proposed the United Front as an emergency measure as well. This way we get a plus 20% damage when killing crisis factions, and we combine that with the Defender of the Galaxy, we have plus 70% already. Just from removing our fleets from the shipyard, we are losing 2000 energy credits. We're gonna go ahead and activate all of our war edicts, as well as change rapid deployment to no retreat. So our GDF fleet has more than 1 million fleet power. But this will be our first battle against them. Ooh. We are pretty far away at least, so we should theoretically start firing already. What? We just completely obliterated them. It wasn't even close. But they managed to kill 10 battleships just from that? Alright. I think we are so strong that we can just rush this planet, to be honest. But we have to be very careful of the hyper relay. Synth infiltration attempt were recently discovered on Bright Future, attempting to pass off as Neo-Tails. Fortunately, their crew disguise consisted of little more than layers of rubber worn on top of their metallic frames. Okay. So the second contingency fleet is approaching, and we are ready for them.
Fleet action underway.
Amazing. We lost only 6 battleships this time, and I think we could move on to this system. Their starbase is very easy to take out. I have changed my mind. We are not gonna jump in their planets right now. Instead, we're gonna take out the Roman fleets because I saw that they started taking over a lot of systems, and the main issue is that they already took terminal egress, which means they can pretty much jump everywhere there is an L-gate, including our system that has the matter decompressor. What we're gonna do now is move our frigate fleet that is comprised of 200 of these bad boys and get the Zeroni Stormcaster in our starbase. First we'll try to sneak in the autonomous cluster 01 and 02 that is causing harm in those systems. My main concern is our energy credits because I don't think we have a very large stockpile. And we are already selling more than 1000 minerals and all sorts of exotic material. We're gonna activate the Pull Stone, which will give us plus 25% ship weapons damage, energy weapons damage actually, and also the military applications to give us even more shield damage. So we are jumping in their scouting vessels.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Already took out the starbase and now their fleet. How many of the battleships we lost? 6. Not bad. And we are only losing that because they have excellent weapons. Otherwise, we would be fine. Oh, that's so bad. Look, I sent in one of our fleets to reinforce here, but they went through the hyper relay just at the same time as the contingency was. Unlucky. Oh, I forgot about the dimensional lock. That is so good for us. Just because we have one L-gate, we can activate this, get our science ship, another one, because this one is keeping the storm away from our main planets. This one. And we can lock the L-gate. Perfect. This will prevent the contingency from sneakily jumping in. And yeah, here we lost one fleet. but it was for the greater good. Alright, so another contingency roaming fleet destroyed. Now there are only 4 remaining. The dimensional lock has been placed in the Allgate system, and I want to do something with those frigate fleets. Which system? This one has shield nullification. The point is to utilize those frigates in systems that the contingency will have no shields. And we are gonna just obliterate their fleets, I suppose. Alright, we can invite another empire to the Federation. Let's hope they accept it.
Permanent community established with an alien
Yes, now we have 3. Which one was invited? Oh, the empire that was formed after the Khan was defeated. Alright, so we're gonna jump our fleets to the Magam system. Another contingency fleet destroyed. Let's move, take out their starbase now. This time we didn't lose a single ship. Amazing. I think we just outranged them so hard that they couldn't even fire. We can now finish the resolution, United Front, granting us plus 20% damage against the contingency. Our next resolution, I think we're gonna go with the Galactic Trade Organization, because it will increase the trade value for everyone in the galaxy, and since we have so many commercial pacts, it will increase our overall energy output. The contingency is just obliterating the Fallen Empire at this point. I don't think they took even a single vessel. Yeah, they just damaged a little bit. How pathetic. But we as the custodians are doing a heaven's work. Another one invited to the Federation. That's great. So here we have our 400 frigate force. And I am thinking about jumping in the Kuororia system, because it has the shield nullification. The only problem is that we'll gain minus 50% ship weapons damage, and also we would use our first strike against their starbase instead of their fleet. I'm a little skeptical about that. What? A Synth assassinated our emperor! Oh, oh. Just when I wanted to have a good emperor and did not want to kill him, the Synths go there and do it. Alright, yeah, our next head is a scientist again. Perfect, right? I'm gonna preemptively declare war on the Kamadian Guardians, because they have a planet here, and I think that if we try to pass our fleets through here, and their starbase is rebuilt, we are gonna have all of our fleets missing in action, which is terrible. Our empire is on the other side of the galaxy, and it would take forever for our fleets to return. We lost a commander. Vimastar has been exposed as a synthetic infiltrator. What? The real commander's body was found stuffed in a locker in his quarters, and judging by the state of its decomposition, the Synth must have replaced him 4 months ago. Oh, poor Vimas. We definitely want to start the Synth detection method. It's causing us so much trouble. So it seems that we don't even need to declare war on the Fallen Empire. The contingency is already sending their fleets to attack us. However, they're gonna be massacred, because not only are they attacking us with their shields very low, because they passed a shield nullification system, but the system that they are engaging has a sublight speed reduction of 50%. Which means that their ships will take forever to reach us. Could be a very good win for us.
Fleet action underway.
One is already down, and the second one as well. How many fleets did we lose? Not a single one. Now they haven't received any reinforcements, and there is only one roaming fleet left. We're gonna declare war on the Fallen Empire. We just need to claim a single system. Let's go with this one. Then we can pass their borders. Oh, but our allies need to also accept the war. Oh, they accepted the war. Nice. Let's go engage. But their last fleet is also coming to attack us. Fantastic. We can test our frigates now by jumping into the system with the shield nullification. We also finished the Synth detection methods, so no machines will be disguised as us. Let's see our frigate fleet in action. If they can't take this starbase in a single volley, they are completely trash. Oh, but the contingency fleet appeared just right now. Oh no. I think this is one of the few scenarios where we want to use the phase shift.
Underway.
But I just want to send in one volley. Yeah, let's just see how much damage it deals. Oh, but the contingency is dealing a lot more. Yeah, we lost all of our frigates in this engagement, and we haven't dealt a slight little damage to them. That's ridiculous. Only 900k damage? They're so weak, man. I'm never gonna use frigates like that anymore. In here we set up a very warm welcome for the contingency, but they are retreating. And we are gonna go after them. I noticed that the contingency received one reinforcement fleet, for at least 2 of their worlds. And if you are liking this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next playthroughs. Look, the contingency fleet is just being devastated. Our arc emitters are doing God's work here. Just the volley of kinetic weapons and arc emitters completely destroying the contingency fleet. But we still lost 20 battleships. At least the main part of them were from the GDF, which are cheaper to replenish. We'll do a very ambitious tactic. We'll summon the dimensional fleet, which will put us at a very high naval cap and increase our upkeep, but we'll send them to serve as meat shields, or even better, energy shields, since they are from the Unbeaten, in order for us to take the Civilization Hub 003. Federation is now level 3, we can change the centralization to medium, we can use the Voltway to be diplomatic, or not yet, just need to wait a little bit. But after we do that, we'll basically be in control of our Federation forever. Let's send in the dimensional fleet first, and then the rest of our vessels. So this is it, do or die.
Fleet action underway.
So far it's working just fine. The dimensional fleet is taking most of the damage, and they are already over. We just need to kill out this fleet. Come on guys, I trust in you. We are losing so many ships. But look, my fleets decide to just run at the contingency for some reason. But alright, we took out, now just orbital bombard. There were some heavy losses on our side. But I never understand how our fleets are so dumb. They just need to kite away from them, not towards them. We can prohibit or allow the contingency surrender. Let's prohibit. Hey everyone, this video will be split into 2, and in our next video we'll be sending all of our fleets to finish off the contingency. I hope so. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.